AI just broke reality forever. Do you ever notice how you can't just tell what's real anymore? Like, not in a philosophical way. In a, did I just watch a real video, or did a computer just hallucinate this into existence?
Woo! Yo, he stole my chicken!
Got a crispy treasure, can't slow me down. Hot and golden, I'm mad at this town. Move!
We're living in the age of AI-generated everything. And nobody bothered to ask if we should. They just went ahead and did it anyways. Here's a picture sent to me by one of my friends that works at Hobby Lobby. This is a puzzle made with AI that is being sold on the shelf. That is insanity. So OpenAI drops Sora and suddenly every corporate with a laptop thinks he's Spielberg. Oh, you need a commercial? Give me 30 seconds and a text prompt. I'll have you a whole cinematic universe by lunch.
What the fuck, Steven? I said don't move. Now look at my happy fucking trees. They've turned all sad looking. God, you're such a little fuck sometimes.
Remember when making a video required, you know, a camera and lighting and perhaps like a human being doing the filming and stuff? Yeah. That's over. Now you just type in dog riding skateboard through Times Square at sunset, and boom, the computer out something that looks almost real enough to trick your brain for about like 4 seconds or whatever, and then you'll notice the dog has 6 legs and the gravity works sideways. But here's the thing, nobody cares that it's fake. We've collectively decided that close enough is the new standard. You're scrolling through Instagram or TikTok or whatever brain melting app you're addicted to, and half the videos are just AI generated now. This is an elephant on a motorcycle, for some reason. We're liking things that don't exist, like we're living in a digital zoo and reality's just an endangered species. Stock footage companies are already dead. They just don't know it yet. Why pay $200 for a clip of a businesswoman nodding in a meeting when you could just write a prompt to Sora to generate a diverse corporate team agreeing enthusiastically in a modern office and get like 50 variations in the same time it takes to microwave a burrito? Sure, the hands might look like alien tentacles and the coffee cups might just phase through the table like a glitch through the Matrix, but hey, it's cheap. And in capitalism, cheap beats real every single time. You know what's wild? We're not even surprised anymore. 10 years ago, if somebody showed you a completely fabricated video, you'd lose your mind. Holy shit, they have faked the moon landing. Now? Yeah, that's AI. Anyways, did you see the thing where the AI made Will Smith eat spaghetti and stuff? That's pretty much, that was the start of it. A lot of the trailers you see now just have some sort of AI into it. Maybe it's the background that just never existed, or maybe it's the crowd. Or maybe it's just a difficult shot that they can't film without a huge budget. And the directors are talking about it like it's innovation. Ooh, we used the AI to enhance our creative vision, or whatever. No, you used AI because it's cheaper than hiring a crew and flying to a real location. Just call it what it is. You're automating art because art costs money and computers cost less. You can also reuse computers. Movie studios are salivating over this. You think they're gonna keep paying actors and set designers and location scouts? You know, you could just type in epic battle scene with dragons and belly dancing baboons and then explosions, and there you go. The prompt will just pump that out like it's nothing. They're already halfway to replacing everybody. Music videos are completely AI now. I saw one the other day. It's fully generated, no real people, no cameras, no sets, just a computer and that's having a fever dream or something like that. And the scary part, it didn't even look bad, it just looked like every other music video, because basically every music video looks like an algorithm designed it anyways. We've been training AI to replace us by just turning everything into a formula that a computer could just do it in their sleep, which it does because computers don't sleep, they just generate endlessly.
Boy, sure you ready for this smoke? I dropped 30 last match.
Brother, you've been camping rooftops all night. Don't play. Hush, hush. Lining up the shot and... Oh, come on! Who in blazes is J-Dub Booth? Fella just won...
And Sora is not the only one. There's Runway, there's Pika, or Pika, or whatever. There's a dozen other AI services and tools popping up like whack-a-moles. And each one is promising to democratize filmmaking. And you know what that means? It means flooding the internet with so much generated garbage that finding some real footage is like panning for gold in a river of liquid. YouTube and Instagram are already a nightmare. Half of the videos are AI voiceovers and reading Reddit posts over AI generated gameplay footage. It's slop. And we just keep eating it, we binge it, we fall asleep to it auto-playing at 3 a.m. while the algorithm feeds us an endless stream of artificial everything.
Oh no! Ah, you stupid piece of... Why won't you just work?
News channels are now using AI footage and thumbnails too. And I mean specifically YouTube channels. Because why send a journalist to a war zone when you could just generate B-roll of soldiers in a generic Middle Eastern city and slap it under a voiceover and call it a day? And who's gonna check? Who's gonna notice? We've already stopped trusting what the news says anyways. So what's a little more fakery on top of that pile? It's like adding a turd to a landfill. Sure, it's another turd, but does it really make a difference in this point? You watch a nature documentary and you can't tell if it's just a lion hunting a elephant or whatever, or if it's just some AI generated based off of 10,000 hours of real footage. And social media influencers are going to be fully AI soon. Mark my words. Some company's just going to create a virtual influencer that just never ages, never complains, and never asks for more money, and just pumps out AI generated content 24/7. And it'll work. The influencers are now already so filtered and edited and fake that they're just halfway to being CGI anyways. We're just cutting out the middleman. Soon you'll be parasocially attached to somebody who doesn't exist, buying products that were marketed by a computer, watching videos that were made by another computer, and somewhere in the background, a real human is just crying into their instant ramen wondering where it all went wrong. The advertisement industry is now fully AI as well. Car commercials and perfume ads and every tech company's slick product videos now half basically AI generated. That sweeping shot of a car driving through mountains? Fake. The mountains are fake, the car is fake, everything is fake. The only thing that's real is the price tag that just keeps going up, and your buyer's remorse, of course. You want to see Bigfoot fighting Godzilla at a Walmart parking lot while wearing a tutu? AI has you covered nowadays. And you know what keeps me up at night? Deepfakes. Not the celebrity ones, those are too obvious. I'm talking about the ones that are just good enough to basically fool your grandma.
Networking! You've been advised of the charges. Let's not make it harder.
Charges for talking to some 6s and 7s?
So somebody generates a video of you saying that you never said or doing that you never did, and it's just gonna be out there forever on the internet where nothing dies. And it's very difficult to prove it's fake because the AI that made it is just better at faking videos than we are at detecting them. It's an arms race, except one side has nukes and the other side has pool noodles. Job listings are already also popping up as AI video editor needed, which is just another code for, hey, we need somebody to babysit the robot and fix their mistakes. Because AI up a lot. It gives people 7 fingers per hand and just makes buildings melt and turns physics into a suggestion. But it's getting better. And every day it's just improving. And then the gap between hilariously broken and just indistinguishable from reality is just closing faster than my attention span at a Zoom meeting. Film schools are also panicking. Why spend $100 grand learning cinematography when you can just have a computer do it for free? Why study lighting, framing, editing when you could just prompt your way to a finished product? The answer is because art is about intention, about human experience, about meaning. But good luck explaining that to a studio executive who just cut the budget by 60% because they figured out they can replace half of the crew with subscription to Sora. And we're all complicit. Every time we watch an AI generated video and don't call it out, we're saying it's okay basically. Every time we share it, like it, comment on it, we're just feeding it. The algorithm doesn't care if it's real, it cares if you watch. And watch time is everything nowadays. Gaming is not safe either. Game trailers used to be gameplay footage. Now they're just AI rendered in-engine footage and that looks like nothing like the actual game. It's not even false advertising anymore. It's just accepted practice. Oh, the trailer was AI enhanced. Oh yeah, no shit. The actual game looks like it was rendered on a microwave. You ever see those AI travel videos? Top 10 places to visit in 2025. And every single location is a computer hallucination of what a beach or a mountain or a city should look like. And none of it is real. You can't visit those places because they don't exist. But they get millions of views because they look like something good and our brains are just, too fried to question it. So real filmmakers are just getting drowned out. You spend years perfecting your craft, learning how to tell stories with a camera, and then some 19-year-old with ChatGPT and an account to Sora just pumps out hundreds of videos per day. And those videos get more views than your entire portfolio. And also volume beats quality at this point. The algorithm just rewards quantity. The more you post, the more you win. Doesn't matter if it's good, doesn't matter if it's real, just keep posting. And you know what? In 10 years, you're probably not gonna even be able to tell what's real and what's not. You'll look back on the current AI and you'll be able to immediately tell it's AI. That can also mess with historical records. like footage of World War II, or even making up footage that never even existed, or even timelines and events that never happened. But the current AI is not realistic, it's convincing, and there's a difference. Realistic means it matches reality. Convincing just means it tricks your brain long enough that you stop asking questions. And we've stopped asking questions. I tried to find a real sunset video the other day. Just a simple, real sunset. You know how hard that is? Half the results that will come up are just AI generated. And some of them even look better than the real ones. Because the real footage would just have a shaky camera, an imperfect lighting, some lens flares, and yeah. But AI has you covered just based off of a billion images of a sunset.
Oof. Ugh. I just smoked a whole garbanzo bean.
We're teaching the entire generation now that reality is just optional. And if you don't like how something looks, just generate a new one. Don't like your face? Just make an AI filter. Don't like your life? AI background. A lot of people now just have AI profile pictures. We're one step away from living in a full simulation, except that we built the simulation ourselves. And we're charging each other subscription fees to stay inside of it. The worst part is that we can't go back. The genie is out of the bottle, the cat is out of the bag, and AI is out of the server farm. And it's generating content faster than we can consume it. We've created a machine that produces infinite fake reality, and we're shocked that people are just having trouble figuring out that it's real. Anyways, thank you for watching this very real rant by a very real person, because if it was AI, it would probably be more coherent, and it would have better grammar, and it would not swear as much. Just make sure to like, subscribe, or whatever the people say now. I'm gonna go question my entire existence later.